Okay, well now we're going to do a process called air layering. First of all, we have to select the candidate to do the air layering on, and we've selected this Japanese maple here. So now we have to select an appropriate branch, and this is the one we've decided to use. Note that it's got a couple of nodes on it where leaf nodes have been before. So the first thing we need to do in order to do the air layering graft is to take off the cambium layer, which is the bark layer of the particular branch that we're going to air layer. And then we're also going to score it a little bit just to allow the cloning material to take. We use a cloning gel because this helps to promote active root growth and also acts as a bit of a disinfectant over the cut area. We apply the cloning gel to the complete wound site and a little bit above and below the wound site to make sure it's well and truly covered. So the next step is to mix up a wet or moist solution of peat moss, which we're going to wrap around the grafted area. We place the peat moss or wet peat moss into some aluminium foil, and we use the aluminium foil and the peat moss to wrap around the wounded part of the graft. So once we wrap the wet peat moss around the graft, we then proceed to tie off the aluminium foil to give it a good close fit. It's important to fairly tightly put the peat moss and the aluminium foil around the graft, because this helps to retain moisture as this graft's going to be developing over a period of a month, maybe 2 months. So once we put the aluminium foil around the graft, we then tie it with string just to make sure that it maintains a good close contact with the cut area. So once that process has been done, we then wrap the whole area in cling foil to prevent moisture from going out of the wound, and we secure this in place with a bit of string as well. So now that we've done everything on this air layering graft, all we have to do is sit back and wait. It may take 2 months, it may take a month, we don't know, but I'm going to leave this on probably at least for 2 months and see how it works out. So that's the completed air layering process on this Japanese maple, and it's a way of being able to clone a exact copy of the specimen that we're looking at. These Japanese maples are beautiful specimens. Mine doesn't quite get as red as this, but not far off it, and this is the weeping variety, the same as the one I've got. Hopefully someday I'll have a few pups off this one.